Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Shane Bieber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
1-1. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got the average at 285 here to start play, 32 home runs and 77 RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is. Stanton just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing on the right side. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bieber, just 24 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
LeMahieu, the runner at third with no outs. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Payoff pitch one more time, and he struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner still anchored at third base, 1 away now. 0-1. Here it comes.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. A man at third with 1 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. In past meetings with Tanaka, pretty average result. Here it comes. LeMahieu's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The second baseman.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Frazier is there, 2 down.
Batting first, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Two and one to Jose Ramirez.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Tanaka into his motion. 2-1 on its way.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
and that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians leave 1. It remains 1-0. In now is the Yankees DH, Luke Voigt. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First delivery to him on the way.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Urshela.
That'll will bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Settling in now, Clint Frazier, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. From the stretch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Frazier, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Kyle Higashioka is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is into right field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Now a throw over, runner back safely. The 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Right side. Oh, what a dive. The throw. He's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Here now is Jake Bauers as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Just missing here, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoop, up and in.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
2-2, and it's fouled away. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. And he takes ball one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First offering on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Torres, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. From the stretch. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Bare-handed for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Indians, the center fielder, Bradley.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 8 home runs, and 29 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. The 2-1. Strike two swinging. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
One there on to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Second baseman,
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. Now the pitch. Popped him up. LeMahieu is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians fail to score. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0 home. Taken below the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Grounded to first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The bat,
Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The 0-2 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the center fielder. Adios, pelota. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Third home run for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
The batter, number 14. Second base.
At the plate, Tyler Wade. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. All even now, 2-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner to center field. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So here's Tyler Naquin as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Torres at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And the pitch.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And another foul ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Looking up is Zimmer. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th, 5-0 New York. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on simply having good at-bats and making good swings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. Oscar Mercado is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Lined hard toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Jake Bauers. No surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On the first, and that's the 4th double play they've bounced into so far today. And with it, 2 are gone.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Tanaka gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So now to the plate, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Hunter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Hunter.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder, Clint Frazier. First delivery to him on the way. Now the 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
In now, Kyle Higashioka. And that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. In for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, Tyler Wade, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
The bat, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings. And
he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And Oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now it's 2-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Second and third here, 1 man out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. In now, Oscar Mercado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
At the plate now, Jake Bowers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Well count, the pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. So coming to the plate, Sandy Leon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 4.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And it's fouled away. Four runs here in this half inning. He strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Indians 4. Nick is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Nick Whitbread.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And the pitch.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Now another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. And now a pitch on the way. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to deep right field. Naquin looks up. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Naquin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's 6-4 New York. Tommy Kahnle gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Last half of the 7th here, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
He's gotten a favorable call or 2 at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman,
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1 pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A runner on first with 2 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Indians leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Phil Maton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Digging in to try it again, Clint Frazier. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-1. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Zimmer is there, and he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Kyle Higashioka will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a that one's down around the knees, taken for a...
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. You just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now back, second base.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Wade. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Misses. Ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead at 6-4. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder Tyler Naquin.
Tyler Naquin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Ready now, Oscar Mercado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake Bauers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Bauers. It was a walk in his last trip. Britton's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 6-4. Emmanuel Clase enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, left fielder,
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mercado is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
the batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Striding in, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's set. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find it.
Dominic Leone takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now the 1-0. Hicks running from first. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 2-0 is taken high above the zone. Leone, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 6-4. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box now, Sandy Leone. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Carlos Santana come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, another foul ball. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
First things first, here's a throw over, but the runner's back easily. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Chapman has over 40 innings on his line so far and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a soft liner. Torres at the bag. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
6-4 the outcome today. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka records his 14th winning decision of the season. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.